Maybe some of you wanted to see some of these things, but I've got iChoc chocolate, I've got mousse-free chocolate, and loads of Flamel. Those are great companies for chocolate. And then Alex figured out that this Bendix bitter mints are accidentally vegan. They're kind of like after eights. Oreos, everyone knows about Oreos being accidentally vegan, and he's got some coated peanuts and some sea salt crisps. And there's other like jelly sweets and stuff that I got from the vegan store, I think, .co.uk or something, for Christmas. So yeah, that's a bit more organised. And he has no excuse to not buy junk because there is a whole cupboard full of it. Yeah, I'm just going to organise this a little bit. I'm not going to go into detail because it's just food that we eat. So if you ever saw my Holland and Barrett haul, I'm going to insert here how long ago that was. These are from that Holland and Barrett haul. So there's this, and there's these three still from that Holland and Barrett haul. I don't understand. This is, and also this, and this. All from that Holland and Barrett haul. So this is why you don't go to Holland and Barrett or any other shops without thinking about it. And you know, Alex bought all these things because they were on offer, and he hasn't eaten them because we don't eat these type of foods. So mock duck, nut luncheon, he's eaten some of them, but it's kind of been me forcing him to, saying have this with your meal. And these pates, like they're okay, but they're just not, I don't know, if I want pate, I can make some pate. You can make it quite easily. We're gonna have to figure out how we can eat these up because they need to come out the cupboard because it's driving me nuts. So this is a lot more organised. The pates, I made Alex eat them with some oat cakes. And then this is, again, like this is the problem we have. We have like stuff in our cupboard for months on end. This chickpea flour has been here for so long. We need to, this week I'm looking up a load of recipes that have chickpea flour in them. And I know you can make dosas, so we might make dosas this week. And also I'm going to start crumbling up some nori wraps onto my rice bowls. And yeah, we've got noodles, pasta, and then up there's more organised. So now I've got to do this. It's starting to get dark now, but I just cleaned this out. I had loads of nuts in here, but they've been sat here for ages. So I put them in like a container and gave to Alex to take to work to snack on. And here's like the leftover thing. I'm gonna have to make some pesto. This is perfect with pesto. Then these pine nuts, some ground almonds, which I think were for a recipe, and like we got 2 of them, we didn't need both or something. And I've got dates here, which I do use. I use them for granola and muesli when I make it. And then chocolate chips. I've got arrowroot powder. I bought this for cooking purposes, but also to make a dry shampoo with. So I'm gonna definitely try that out. And then I've got some pecans left over from when I was making my granola and another recipe that I was making for my ebook. So yes, that's not a lot. It was like packed, so it's a lot better now. So this can go back. Oh, and I did this shelf. I would much rather have jars for all of these, but I'm not gonna go out and buy more jars because I already have plenty and we're moving out in May. So it seems as I've gone through here, we have every sweetener on the planet. We have maple syrup, which is my favorite. I use this a lot in my recipes and just every day. Dessert butterscotch syrup that Alex likes to put on ice cream. I've got date syrup, which is a great alternative to maple syrup if you for some reason don't like maple syrup. An alternative to honey, as you can see, it's just dates. This we've had for ages and it's okay, it's not the best, but it's a Sweet Freedom one. This is for pancakes. It's nice, it's just, I don't know, it just tastes a bit artificial to me, I don't know. And this we got free at Vegfest. Again, I don't love this. I love the normal choc shot, it's like the best thing in the world, but the coconut one, I'm not so sure. Alex is gonna try and use it up there in smoothies and things and have more hot chocolates whilst it's cold. A lot of this stuff is just because it's like buried in a cabinet like this. I don't use it and you forget about it. So hopefully, I think that's the good thing about emptying your cupboards a bit. You remind yourself of what you have and you're sort of able to see it better. And then I just got baking stuff. So vanilla extract, baking powder, and then I keep like the spices that I would use in baking here. So nutmeg, ginger, and allspice, and they just go there. So this is a little bit overpacked, but oh well. And then up here, we've got some nonsense things that Alex got from Aldi, which are cool, but I personally don't use these. Alex uses these. So there's wheatgrass powder, spirulina powder, and oh, I use these milled chia seeds. These are a great thing to have. I'm not necessarily a fan of powders. I kind of feel like they're nonsense, but that might just be me. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm not one to ever think that powders are going to give you a whole lot of benefits. I just think that why not eat the actual, you know, wheatgrass powder? Why don't you just eat some greens and spirit. I'm just not a superfood person. I don't really buy into the superfood craze, so that's just me. But I think Alex just wanted to try them out for smoothies and things because he gets excited when places sell these products. So that is that organised. That's our NutriBullet stuff, and then these are supplements that Alex bought again that I wouldn't ever buy. Flaxseed oil or something, and vitamin C. I just think supplements, apart from like B12 and maybe vitamin D, are just unnecessary if you're eating a balanced vegan diet. Get the actual direct stuff. Don't waste money on this sort of thing. Yeah, so that's all organised. Very nice. So next are my cupboards above the sink, which have all the glasses, mugs, plates and stuff. So this is all of our glasses and stuff, and I do want to organise it a bit better because we just don't use most of these. So yeah, I'm gonna again take them all out and then think about it, because for example wine, I don't know, it's kind of good for when people come around, but it doesn't happen very often, so I don't know. I'm gonna take it all out, put it on the side and have a look. So here's all our glasses, and then these, like these we never use. These are like for sundaes, ice cream sundaes, and it's just a bit, I don't know. Neither of us really, Alex sometimes will drink wine and he'll sometimes drink beer, but if he drinks a beer, he'll drink it out of the beer glass, or he'll drink it out of this beer glass that he has. Yeah, I'm just gonna sort these out, get rid of a few, because it's like cluttering everything, and yeah. So these are the ones that we're getting rid of. These look like really nice and even and matching and like the ones we should keep, but there's a reason for it. So we've had 4 wine glasses. As I said, Alex is the only one who drinks, and if friends come over, then we luckily live next door to my parents and they can lend us some of their wine glasses, but it just doesn't happen often enough for it to like warrant keeping this many. And then these Sunday glasses, that they are ones that we bought ages ago because I thought they were so cute, and I think we've used them maybe once. And then these ones are just like leftover jars from pasta sauces, which I definitely recommend you do. But these ones are just too small, and we typically drink out of the really large, like litre jars, because the only thing that I really drink is water and then the occasional juice. And yeah, so that's just not necessary. So the ones we've kept are these ones, which is the ones we'll use if we make juice from scratch, or if we have like orange juice or whatever. This one, again, it's another one that I can use for juice. And then these ones I'll drink water out of, or a smoothie, because it's like the right size for like a smoothie or whatever. And then up here, oh actually these are jars we've kept because I'm gonna make kimchi, and here's some jars. So I might actually have like a jar collection bit over here where I can collect jars to use for things like kimchi and any other like seeds and stuff, whatever it is. That's something I recommend. Collect jars so you don't have to buy ones. And then up here are mugs. So I just got rid of one mug because I do like all these mugs. We've got these stripy ones, spotty one, a copper one. Alex has got a Hogwarts one which he got this Christmas, and then Alex has this little Volkswagen like camping mug. And then in here it's just plates and stuff. I might get rid of this because we don't ever use this. It's like came with the set of plates that we have, and the set of plates we have are like my grandma's. We do have more than this, they're just on the washer thing because they've just been washed up, so they're drying. But yeah, we have 4 of each. We have 4 of these, I think maybe 4 of these, and then 4 of these, 4 of these. And then we have these little ramekins. There is another one, but it's in the fridge being used. These are great for like sauces, ketchups, and like salad dressings and stuff. So yeah, that's already minimised, don't need to do that anymore. I've got a vase up here, which I think I'm going to get rid of because we have jars being used. That's all the stuff I'm getting rid of, by the way. Over there, yeah, we've got jars being used currently for the vase, and so we don't need this. I don't even like this one as much anyway, so that can go too. So this is quite satisfying. All this is going to be leaving our kitchen. Yes! So now I'm going to conquer the drawers, starting with this one. Out you come. So I've decided that this is totally unnecessary because it just means I keep more things. It doesn't fit the things we have, it's just annoying. So because we have so little, I'm just going to keep it in here. And some of you might be like, that's crazy, but I think that this is better than having this. This is just annoying, and this is literally all I want to keep in here. Actually, this as well. my little knife sharpener. But yeah, like the things that I had in there are all kind of like baking stuff and extra things, but I don't ever use them. We've never used a pizza cutter, we've never used a gingerbread slicer thing, and my mum will use them because she does a lot more cooking than we do. Yeah, that's that drawer. And then let's see this drawer. See, this drawer is like, it's got a Madeleine thing in here for like vegetables, which I'm actually thinking of starting to use more of, because I was saying to Alex about not eating junk food, so we were going to make our own chips and stuff like that, so crisps I mean. Yeah, gonna make our own crisps and things and just use it more because it's quite a fun way to prepare vegetables. This thing is the handiest thing in the world. If you don't have one, it's probably the #1 thing I'd recommend you buy. It's a hand blender, and yeah, you can make smoothies out of it, you can make soups out of it. It's just so handy, like literally it's the best thing ever. So you don't have to spend like loads of money. If you don't have enough money for a blender or like a NutriBullet or anything like that, get one of these. Also, for all of you oil-free and minimalist people, get these things. I think that I got them on Amazon. They are like silicone sheets. I mentioned them a few times in my ebook because they're just so much less wasteful than parchment paper. You just use this with like chips or when you're baking, and it's non-stick. So they're the best investment ever, and they just come in so handy. Like literally they're the best things in the world. Definitely get your hands on these. I'll link them below if I can find them. I'm actually going to put these in here because it makes more sense because we use them regularly. And then here's just like gadgets, I suppose, because there's our scales. And then in here, this is where we keep our chopping board. That's literally the only thing we put in here. And then down here we keep our pots and pans. And then we have these two drawers. This one, which is kind of like a really random drawer. Cling film, these slates, like placemats. These things for sushi. This is where we keep our water bottles, but we're normally using them. And this is like a cat comb. And then in here is like notepads for shopping lists. Oh, more of these. I think these might be my mum's. Bin liners. I'm going to organise this because it's a bit of a mess. But if you watched my last video, you will have seen how bad it was before. So this is not terrible. So these drawers are done. I've put like the cling film and stuff. Not that we even use this stuff. I think we got it when we first moved in, and it's like just been ticking over. And we've got bin liners, the sushi thingy, the cat brushes, and then in here the like first aid kit stuff. I tried to get Alex to get rid of this, but he said, oh, it's good, we never get ill, so like what's the point. This is like, if you have a laptop, this stuff is great to clean your laptop. It's a spray duster, and it's just air in a can. It comes with like this little thing, so you can get all the you can get all the dust out, and then it makes your laptop like calm down a bit, because mine was like overheating, and then it helps it to not overheat because it's like trapped with dust. These are, we don't smoke, these are for candles, pens, and we use these for shopping lists. So yeah, done. So lastly is this cupboard, and this cupboard is kind of the cupboard that inspired me to do it, because every time I open this, like, I swear, I don't know, maybe I'm being dramatic, but I swear we don't use a lot of this stuff. But anyway, I'm gonna organise it and take the stuff out and do the same thing and try and get rid of what we don't use. So I found some kind of semblance of order that's way better. So I've got my bowls up here. I had it where I had all the gadgets here and then all the stuff we use regularly here, which made no sense because this is like low down and hard to reach. So I've kind of got it this side, stuff we use, and then gadgets here. So here's bowls, so like mixing bowls. We use all of these like regularly for cooking and baking and stuff. And then there's our big pan that we cook a lot with, and then those are like baking dishes, and then there's like our measuring jug, our sieve, popcorn machine. I put the juicer down here because up here it takes up a lot of room. We don't use it often enough for it to be on the counter. And then up here this is all the stuff that comes with the hand blender. It's like all these things, like there's like a food processor. So I haven't actually used any of this, but I've kind of realized it has like a citrus juice thing, so you can juice like lemons and oranges really easily, because you can't really juice oranges in this because it's a different type of juicer. So that's pretty cool. I'm gonna research into this. This is a zoodle thing, which I haven't actually used, but I want to use. We'll see. But there's no point getting rid of it, like, why not? This is a lemon juice, I use it all the time. And obviously a cheese grater or like whatever, we use that for vegan cheese, of course. And yeah, it's just way better and organised now. And it's all useful stuff. So I actually really like this now. I think that's saving a lot of space. The cable's like tucked behind the thing, so we can just pull it out. This might go totally wrong and I might be like, in the future, this is not practical, because when you pull these out, all the cables go everywhere. But I don't know, I just kind of like having the chopping board there because I use it every day, like 3 times a day probably. So our food processor, NutriBullet, and then this, I'm not sure whether to keep this, whether to put this in the drawer with the other things. What do you think? Because maybe it'd be nice to not have anything else on the counter. Who knows? Ignore the dirty counters, that's from all the stuff I've been putting on it. Yeah, part of me kind of wants to put this in the drawer now the drawer's so empty. But then will that make the drawer really messy? Questions, questions. So I've just remembered I've got this drawer to do. So our like cutlery, which is all in there. So I'm going to do this, and then if there's room for anything here, we can reorganise a little bit, so yeah. I've just realised that I'm splitting this video up, and for the vast majority of this, I've not been on camera, I've just been like filming stuff. So if this is part 2 and you haven't seen me yet, I'm really sorry, or part 3 or whatever, and you haven't seen my face yet, hello, and I'm sorry, I've just been like filming and doing everything. It's kind of like, part of me was really tempted to not film this today because it does make everything a lot longer filming it, but I know how much you appreciate it, so. And then I'm just gonna like organize this a little bit neater because it's kind of a little bit messy, and that's kind of it. And yeah, there's all our cookery books, there's our bowls. Yeah, I feel like, I'll show you what it looks like. I'll show you what it looks like totally like with a view of it tomorrow, because we're gonna make dinner in a second and it's getting dark and it's not like the best lighting to show you. Yeah, I'll see you in the next clip from tomorrow. So it's the next day and I'm just going to show you the kitchen done. I'll start here. I didn't really show this in the video, but there was cat food was kept up here and we've moved that into the cupboard just because it just was always a mess. And there was also like a money thing there which we've moved to the other room. This is like proper skint. This is where we put just like coins and stuff. So our fridge. Here's our sink. I just did the washing up for you so you didn't have to look at any washing up. Come on, focus. These are really good brands, eCover and Method. I want to start using, because a lot of you might be saying, oh, aren't you going to make your own cleaning products? Because I did say that a long time ago, but these haven't run out, so that's why we're still using them. So really, like, this has lasted us so long that I've been meaning to make my own like cleaning products, or maybe use Castile soap, but they just haven't run out. And this is Method multi-surface stuff. And then here are cupboards. Down here, I didn't show you these cupboards because this is just recycling, so that's not very interesting. And then the kitchen counters. It looks a lot better now without the juicer over here. There's just so much more room because it's not the biggest kitchen in the world. It's kind of compact. It's just a lot better. And then a brief look at the cupboards, much better. Everything's much more organised. And yeah, I don't know what else to show, what else to talk about. And then over here was the thing that I was gonna do and I didn't actually show you yesterday, but I just neatened everything up a bit. This is like breakfast food. This one's empty because we need to restock on a few things, but this is like cereals, oatmeal. I keep dates in there. And then here's like grains and lentils and pasta, couscous, bulgur wheat, etc. There's some oil for the occasional time. We might make a recipe, but Alex got that. We've had this for a really long time. We don't really use it. And then down here, we'll keep our vegetables, but we haven't gone shopping, so we're all out. And then here's some rice. Oh, it's broken. We buy our rice in bulk. And then in the cupboard down below, it's actually empty, apart from like a few bottles of beer that Alex has, but he rarely drinks them, so they just sit in there. So yeah, and oh yeah, at the top there is our bowls that I like to use to make salads, and I use them more in the summer really because I eat more salad in the summer. And then all of my cookery books. I do have a video on my favourite cookery books, but I will add to it just now really fast. Naomi Smart got this for Christmas. No, I got this for my birthday. It's really, really good. I love it. Some really great recipes in there. The Happy Pear, that's a new one I think. That's great as well. I've got both Happy Pears. I've got both Deliciously Ella's. Deliciously Ella every day. Vegan street food. Vegan Richard's Indian Kitchen. Thug Kitchen, that was a new one for Christmas. And yeah, they're all really great cooking books. This one is like an old one that's not vegan at all. It's just got some really basic cooking in there, but you can adapt them to make them vegan. But I've had that for years and it is very handy. But yeah. Screen grab this if you want any vegan cooking book. Oh, my favourites are probably the Anya Carlin ones. Love her. So yeah, that's our kitchen all cleared out now. I feel so much better. Now it's all clean and tidy in there. Yeah, it just feels so much better now. It's like sorted, and even the last day, because this is not the next day, this is the day after. Even the last day it's been just easier to clean up, and we've been keeping it super, super tidy just like this. So yay for that, and yeah, I will see you in my next video. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!